Good morning. Stacy here in California. In California, currently, right now, it is morning. So I'm saying good morning. I still have a groggy voice, but it does not mean that I have just woken up. No, because I woke up a lot earlier. I just finished editing a video. I just actually exported that video, getting it ready to later then upload to YouTube and then create a thumbnail and all that fun stuff. But I'm starting off this morning incredibly productive. Actually, I start all of my mornings off pretty productive for being self-employed at home. So that's good, right? I mean, it's because the one thing about being self-employed that I think a lot of us that are self-employed can, or working from home, can agree to is that you make your own, for the most part, for most of us that do work at home and are self-employed and are our own boss or what have you, is creating a time, like a time zone, not time zone out, what is it called? Like your own timesheet, you know what I mean? Like your own hours, work hours. Like you are at your liberty to work from this hour to this hour, or just get the job done, or if we're not on a schedule, but you get to make your own schedule kind of thing, if that's how your work permits you to have it, you know what I mean? Whatever you're doing. And so there have been other times when I've been self-employed for other projects that I'm working on or something like that, where I, just take my time, or I don't start till later, and then you end up not doing it at all, you know what I mean? So for being me, for what am I even talking about? I've just been doing well every morning, so that's when I like to get a lot of my stuff done, like running errands and going to the grocery store, which is running errands, or doing this and doing that. I like to do all of that in the morning because that's when I have the most energy. I still have energy, thankfully, throughout the day, but I like to get everything done and out of the way in the morning, and then go out and then just enjoy the rest of my day without having to feel all that stress. So especially in the summer, because let me tell you, this summer, when it gets so hot, it sometimes just makes you not want to do anything but stay under the AC and just cool and chill out. But yeah, especially in the summer, I like to do everything in the morning, like cleaning wise, or anything that has to, that entitles like me having to use my arms, like if I'm scrubbing the tub or washing the bathroom. Isn't it funny how we say washing the bathroom, but really it's cleaning the bathroom? I mean, I guess you could say washing the bathroom. I've always said, oh yeah, I need to wash the bathroom, but there are times when I say, oh, I need to clean the restroom. Anyway, hi. I don't really have a topic today, honestly. I know I'm gonna come up with something while I talk. I really wanted to go out for donuts this morning. Again, with those donut videos, I don't know what it is, they just look so good, and every single time I watch somebody just either a mukbang or somebody just eating a delicious something, I always realize and just notice that they like literally savor every single bite. And so I think to myself, do I do that too? Do I look that like into what I'm having? I hope so. Because when you do savor something, doesn't the food just taste that much more amazing when you do? It's crazy, especially the sweets. Like, oh, I love sweets. I love pizza. Pizza is like my number one food. That's my favorite food of all time. Pizza. And I love my sweets. I love, I was supposed to go to Stater Brothers too yesterday to go and get Magnum ice cream. Oh my gosh, Magnum ice cream, the cookies and cream double layers. I don't even know what it's called, but that one is so good. Hey, maybe one day I'll be able to say that and be like, hey guys, guess what? I'm being sponsored by them. Just stuff that I love, But these are so good. These are so good. I don't remember exactly the name of it, but it's the newer ones, the bars that are like the size of your palm, but they're so good because they have like double layers. So there's like a layer of I'm not sure if this is exactly how it is, but along the lines of, it's cookies and cream ice cream, the actual bar, the ice cream, I guess it is that, I don't know why I said I guess. Why am I constantly just... Okay, I'm sorry. I just constantly am always talking back and forth to myself. I don't know if that sounds crazy or what, but I think a lot of us do that. But so the ice cream bar itself is cookies and cream, I believe. And then there's like a layer of fudge, like syrup, kind of chocolate syrup. And then there's like the outside layer is like the crunchy hard chocolate, but it has like little bits of Oreo cookie in it, or like the crumbs, but it's so good. I don't even know how to explain it. The first time I ever had it, I literally felt every like ounce of it just melt away in my mouth. It was so good. Oh my goodness. I posted it on my Instagram. I think it was my Instagram, yeah. So they're on there if you wanna look at that. It's the Magnum Cookies and Cream ice cream bars, I believe that's what they're called. Don't quote me on that because I'm not exactly sure. But those are good. Those are $2.99, and so is the Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Now, you know that when it comes to those two brands, that is a deal. That is a steal. And I am still sitting here and not over there getting some. The ones that, the Ben & Jerry's, the dairy-free, is it dairy-free? Yeah, the non-dairy ones. I like, which one is it that I liked? Oh, I think it's like the PB and cookies, the non-dairy one. That one is my favorite. It's so good. And there's another one. I think it's like coffee caramel or something like that. I don't remember. I'll have to say it next time, but I just know that one is my absolute favorite, the PB and cookies. Oh my goodness. It has peanut butter, like little swirls of peanut butter, but it has Oreo cookies in it. I don't know if they're exactly Oreos, but they're Oreo cookies, like the type of cookie, but they're so good. It's just so good. I just want to go buy some now. And the salmon, wild caught. I love salmon. Salmon is my favorite fish. I want to go and get some. It's $5.99 a pound. So I would love to do that. I would ideally, let me just tell you what I would love to just get done right now. After this, I would love to just get ready or change because I'm still in my PJs, and then go get some donuts, enjoy it, make that little video that I'm thinking about, savor every bite like the mukbangers do. Then, or the cheat dayers, because they also do that too, the people that do cheat days and like they just eat like a bajillion thousands of calories, or just the people that just down 1,000,000 calories. And I'm just like, well, this is insane. How are you not feeling super sick after like 14,000 bajillion calories each sitting? So okay, not that many, Stacy, calm down. Okay, but yeah, like there's challenges on there that people eat like 35,000 calories in one day, in 24 hours. And I'm just like, how do you not feel so sick after eating like 5 boxes of granola bars, all different types that are filled with chocolate and all this other stuff, and then plus ice cream, and then plus like all these other sweets. Sorry, there's the neighbor's dog. It's mind-boggling, but that's what makes it so interesting, because I'm just like, what? These people are robots. How does it happen? I don't know. So yeah, welcome to my podcast. That's me all the time, just making random accents, just random topics, just talking about crazy stuff. Anyway, as I was saying that I I would love to go get the donuts, create that video, and then go to I actually need to go to Clark's nutrition store. I would have to go there. Hey, that's another sponsor. I'm just dropping names left and right. Imagine. Maybe one day. I really do like that place though, because of course, if I didn't like that place, I wouldn't be going, right? If I didn't like the place. Anyways, so that place, and then I have to go to Stater Brothers. I would love to go to Stater Brothers to get some ice cream and some salmon. I know that's way different things to get, but that would ideally be my morning, to run those few errands, come home, and then just enjoy the rest of the day working and all that. Oh, you want to know a good series? A series that I have completely been so into, that is so sad that they canceled it, and I'm so sad, is iZombie. In the beginning, I wasn't really watching it because I was working, but then I got into it, and then we went back and we watched the beginning of it again, all over again. It is such a good series. Oh my goodness, I have not gotten that into a series in literally, I think the last ones was Young and Hungry, which is also canceled, by the way. Why do all the shows that I like are being canceled? I kind of got into Jane and the Virgin, but then I stopped watching it. And Young and Hungry, Jane the Virgin, and which one was the other one? Orange is the New Black, obviously, which is coming back in July. But like, I have not gotten into a series that much. Like Orange is the New Black is probably the one that I got into the most, where you just binge watch all in one day. And Young and Hungry is Young and Hungry, not Young and the Hungry. Young and Hungry is one too. I love that show. That show is just so funny and just upbeat, and it's just a good show. So those two shows I haven't got into anything until iZombie came along. We just finished. I don't even remember if this is the 4th season, I think, or 5th season. I don't remember. But there's only a limited amount, obviously, because they canceled the show, and I'm so sad about it. But it's so good. It is so good. It's funny. It's a tearjerker. It's emotional. It's the same thing as tearjerker. And it's just very well, like, thought out. And I just love the way that they made it happen, and it's very interesting, and it's like, it's also suspenseful at some point. So it's a very good show, and it's not like the typical scary zombie, like perhaps what's that one that's super popular called? I've never seen it. I forget, what is it called? The Walking Dead. That to me is like scary, freaky, even though I haven't really seen any, but I've seen like commercials for it, and it freaks me out. Or not commercials, but you know how they have like the little previews and stuff or something, or online videos of it. That's scary to me. But this is not that kind of scary. This is more along the lines of like crime solving, but cool visions that they get from. I won't give it away if you really want to go watch it, but trust me, trust at your own risk, I should say, because maybe what I like, you don't like, but I love comedy. I don't like watching shows that make you cry all the time and feel so sad, because I just don't like being that. I don't like being sad, or like, I don't like seeing people suffer or anything like that. If there's a scene that makes you cry, then yes, cry along, you know what I mean? I'm not a complete, like, don't ever show me anything sad like that. But like me, I don't like watching things about animals being hurt. It makes me so sad. I don't like watching things about people suffering. I don't like watching any of that stuff, because it breaks my heart. Literally breaks my heart. Like, just I don't like it. But but this show is it's just good. I don't know how else to explain it. I just wish they wouldn't have canceled it. But anyway, if you're looking for a new show to binge watch on Netflix, iZombie is your show. And I also recommend Young and Hungry if you've never seen it. Totally will make you laugh, hopefully. I don't know, because I know that a lot of people that were like, I don't like the comedy, but I like it. It's funny. Right. What was I talking about? Before this, I had hiccups, and I was just thinking, I haven't gotten hiccups in a very long time. My best friend hates hiccups, hates sneezes. She'll get really irritated if you sneeze around her or hiccup. And if she's listening, she's nodding and saying, yes, that is very true. So sometimes you're kind of like tiptoeing and like, oh shoot, here comes the sneeze, and another one. But she's like, the ones that like, you can't help it, but you keep on sneezing and stuff. Like, anyway, me, I love hiccups. I love having the hiccups. For some people, I hear that it could be painful. So I definitely understand those that do not. Did you hear that? That's my stomach growling. That's a long growl. Stacy's stomach, you have not growled like that in a very long time. That's incredible. If you heard that, that was crazy. Oh my goodness. I should save that for like my own personal sound effects when I put into my editing. Well, not my personal sound. Well, yeah, it is personal because that actually came from my stomach, but I could have that as a little sound effect for when I edit, but from my own library. Anyway, that would be completely royalty free, because that was me. I made that sound. That's so funny. Anyway, as I was saying, what was I saying? Goodness gracious, I forgot. Hiccups. For some people, it's painful. So I totally understand when this is not something that you like and you find them to be annoying. For me, though, I like them. They're fun. And they don't hurt, so that's a good thing. But I hadn't got them in a long time. But I just started thinking, because as I was hiccuping, when I was younger, my mom would scare the hiccups out of me. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, or if your parents or guardians or family members or friends would try to scare you to get the hiccup to go away. I remember, as a kid, you start to explore the whole thing of like, how do you get this? How do you make this go away? Or you start, hearing little theories like that and experiments and stuff, if that's what you can call them. And a lot of people will say, you grab the metal spoon, you put it on your nose, or you do a handstand, or you drink water. My stomach's about to growl again, I think. Or like you have, what do you call it? Jarrett. Oh, me so hungry. So hungry. That was supposed to be a caveman, but it didn't really come out because I was thinking about food. Anyway. Oh, speaking of food, you know what's a really good place? If you're ever in Southern California, preferably in like the Inland Empire. Is it still Inland Empire? I think so. If you're ever in California, Southern California, in the Inland Empire area, and you want a delicious, freaking amazing breakfast with delicious pancakes, like the most delicious pancakes you have ever tasted. Again, trust me at your own risk, but I absolutely swear by these pancakes. This place is called the Avocado House. My absolute favorite breakfast place. You have to do yourself a favor. You have to do your tummy yummy a favor and go there. Both of you will thank you, and everybody that you take will thank you. It's called the Avocado House. Make sure you look it up on Yelp. I don't exactly know what city it is. It's either Upland or is it still Chino? I'm not too sure. Look it up, and you're gonna love it. But do go with time early. I know that they close, I think, on Mondays, and I don't know what other day, and they're not open so long. Like I think they close at 3, and I'm not so sure if they open later. I don't remember because I always usually just go for breakfast, but. It's like in this cute little house, and it's just beautiful. It's converted into a little restaurant, and you can sit outside and in the patio, and it's just very homey, and it's just pretty, and it's just, I love that place. I haven't been there so long, and I really want to go right now. But anyway, they have the best pancakes, the big ass pancakes. So you have been warned, it is a lot of food, but it is so delicious, and their breakfast potatoes are on point. I think they're called country potatoes, actually. I don't know, but they're good. I tried the waffle. I didn't like the waffle as much as I absolutely adored and loved the pancake. The pancake is delicious. So, the pancake, I get a pancake, and then I don't remember which one I get. I think I get the cheese omelet. So I get cheese omelet, and I think it has mushrooms in it. I'm not so sure. With the country potatoes, and then the pancake on the side, but. Their homemade, their house-made, is it caramel sauce? I think it is. It's so good with the pancake. Oh my gosh, the syrup is so good too. The strawberry lemonade, I believe that's the one that I've tried, is good as well. But yeah, that place is gorgeous. Food is gorgeous. The taste of the food is gorgeous. So I definitely recommend that. I don't remember what time I think they open around 6, but there's a big line. That's why I say go with enough time, because there's usually always a line there, but it's so worth the wait. And then plus, if you go early, the earlier the better, obviously, because you'll be able to find where to sit, and stuff. But it's really nice, and I definitely recommend it. Back to the hiccups. Yeah, my mom used to always scare me, and I used to hate it, but I used to love it at the same time, because it was like back then she would scare them away, and then they would go away, and I'd be like, oh, what a relief, because you're just like hiccup, 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 hiccup. But she would scare me, but I also didn't like getting scared, because I don't like the feeling, and I would just jump out of nowhere, and she would freak me out, but it would work. So then I started liking them, and so when anybody would like scare me, I would be like, man, why'd you scare them away? No, because like hiccups, I think, actually, I was gonna say, because hiccups didn't really come by like that often for me, but when I was younger, they would come by far more often. Now I get them once in a blue moon. It's crazy. Like today, I was actually shocked that I got hiccups, because I hadn't had them in so long. Like, I'll get one or two, like, randomly, but not to the point where it's, like, straight for, like, a whole minute where I'm actually hiccuping consistently. Anyway, isn't it crazy? We just got on the topic of hiccups. So, yeah. Here's another thing. I feel bad for my dogs. I feel like they don't have an entertaining life, and I just want to give them a better life, and it just makes me sad. Like, I try to play with them, and I try to take them out to go potty and for a mini little walk or something around the block or here just to get them out, or we go outside and they go and chase lizards. But I want to give them a better life. I just need to figure out how, so I want to do better at that. Which reminds me, I need to buy them some TREATSs, because they hear the word and they just go bullwinkles. They go crazy. You know what I have been craving as well? In-N-Out. I love In-N-Out. Maybe one day they'll sponsor me too. And then I'll be talking. Have you guys gotten tired of me saying that? Because I think I'm getting tired of myself saying that. It's just, putting it out into the universe. But do they even sponsor? I feel like they don't even need anybody to sponsor them, because they're just that much of a amazing place that they don't need that. It's already, the word of mouth is already out there, and it is out there every single time. People from all over the world want to come here and just to try In-N-Out. Like, it's crazy. It's insane. When you've made it that way, then you are like doing great, amazing. There's another place actually that I love so much, and it's called Burger Town, USA. The one, I have never been to the one close by, which I think is in Rancho Cucamonga, but I've been to one in what is it, Fontana? I think it's Fontana. I think it's the one in Fontana. That one, I have personally been there and sat down and ate there. But their burgers, their cheeseburgers, I should say, so good. I have, what am I talking about? I was thinking about something. I was thinking about where am I even going to get a topic out of this one? But I think all my topics are just my recommends and stuff, food-wise. But anyways, yes, I've been there to eat there, and it was really good. Because, it's different. Like, usually my best friend and I we'll order, we'll bring it back home. By the time we get home, it's still warm, but it's not like it is fresh out the oven. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, you want to let it cool down a little bit because you don't want to hurt your tongue or your insides or your mouth. But their fries are good. Their onion rings are really good. And I always get I think it's a regular cheeseburger. Regular as in the size, I believe it is. But because there's like small, and then there's like, okay, anyway. Well, I think there's like junior and regular, but I get regular. And it's their burgers are really good. Their meat, I am somebody who I don't like the little like thingies. I don't know if you can call them grits, or like, that's not grits, but like the little bones and like squishy things in meat. Like, I do not, maybe not bones, but like the squishy things, I can't do the squishy things. If you know what I'm talking about, I can't do that. That's why whenever I have like ground meat or whatever it can be, it has to be super lean, because if I just bite into one thing, it like grosses me out. I can't eat it. Like, there are times when like I take one for the team and I'm like, okay, I just have to deal with it. Oh my gosh, like one time when I went to that place that I was talking about earlier, Clark's, they're offering chicken, and some people like the skin and the the little squishy things that come with meat, but I cannot do it. So the lady offered me, and I didn't want to be rude, so I was like, sure, okay. And so like she handed it to me in a little toothpick. Here I am, I'm eating it. I'm not going to sit there and try to pick it off in front of her. Like, that's just, and plus my hands were dirty. So I was like, no way, I'm not going to be rude. I'm just going to take one for the team. I bit into that piece of chicken, and the amount of squishiness that was on there made me literally not want to chew it and just swallow it whole. But that was actually one of my vlogs where I was walking off from eating that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just ate the squishies. But it was just a terrible moment, but I had to pretend like, yeah, this is great, because I didn't want to be rude. The taste of the flavor of the chicken was good, but the fact that I had the squishies was just like, no, this is not happening right now. But I had to take one for the team. I swallowed it. I wasn't going to spit it out. But was it what would I consider that? Like it was definitely a challenge to have to swallow that down. Oh, look at me, I'm going through puberty again. My voice just cracked. what was I saying before this? I don't remember. BurgerTown USA is also another place that I recommend if you want to try a burger. Oh yeah, the meat. Okay, yes, the meat is like super thin. Like it's not like, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with fat patties, but like super thin patties, they're like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but they're just so good. Like they're thin, they're lean, they have a great taste to them. They have that delicious, like, let me see if I get this right. Charbroiled. I don't remember. I can never remember what the word is. There's a car passing by. I had a burp, but it didn't come out. And also let the car pass by. But charbroiled, what was it, the one that I said the other day? Charboiled is what I said a while back. But charbroiled, whatever, you understand what the word is. I don't remember what it is. I don't even remember how it's spelled. Anyway, so I think it's charbroiled, maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna stop about that. But their meat is really good. Their burger is really good. I haven't tried any other burgers, but I can definitely swear by the cheeseburger at BurgerTown USA with them delicious fries and a root beer for me. Please, thank you. I love root beer. A lot of people don't like root beer. People say that it tastes like medicine to them. For those that don't like it, I do. So I definitely recommend that place. And I guess I just talked about food, huh? What can I talk about that's like a topic that I can close out this podcast with? Okay. Well, yesterday talking about, how I went on and on and on about the conspiracy theories that I had heard and that kind of stuff. Well, I guess all that I'm saying is just go out there and live your life by doing good and just being good. You know what I mean? Like, there's all this crap that goes on. Things that obviously some of us are oblivious to and some of us that really do see. But we shouldn't let that stop us from just living our lives. Like, go out there and fall in love. Experience the beautiful things with love. You know what I mean? Fall in love, be happy, go out and enjoy your favorite food, or go out and enjoy a movie, or, go and do the things that you love. If you love to paint, go out and paint things, sell your paintings, go give them away, or whatever it could be. Read your favorite books, buy 100 books that you've been wanting to buy. If you do have the funds for it. Also, don't get yourself in debt, but like, just the point is just like, if you want to learn a new instrument, just go and do it. Again, if you have the funds, because but you have, like, if you have, let's say you have a guitar just sitting around and it's just been sitting there, and you at one point in your life wanted to learn how to play guitar, because if not, why would you have it? Unless it's just for a decorative thing in your home, then okay, cool. But let's say that you wanted to a while back and you just never did, or you got frustrated. That happened to me a million times when I was learning guitar. I just got frustrated and would put it away. But there were times when, like, literally one time I just picked up the guitar and I started playing, and I was like, how come it was not this easy back then? But I don't know what it was. It was just weird. I think it was just a point in my life where I was like, I guess it was just ready for me to learn. But I still learn every single day, obviously, when I'm playing guitar, or every time when I pick up the guitar. I'm not a pro, but I'm much better than I was the very first time that I did pick up a guitar, and actually way better than I was when I actually went to guitar lessons. This is why I tell you, practicing, obviously, we've always heard practice, maybe it doesn't make perfect, but practice makes better. You know what I mean? Like, you practicing something, you're putting work into it, you're putting time into it, you're putting effort into it, and you will advance in that so long as you keep doing that. Which is the same thing that I tell you with coming out of the closet, with fixing a relationship, with fixing a friendship, with, getting to the places that you want to get to, with studying for a test, with homework, with projects, with anything that you want, like the dreams that you want to accomplish in life, the goals. It all takes work. It all takes practice to get better, to master a skill. Have you ever heard that one thing that they say about, like, it takes 10,000 hours to master a skill or something like that? I don't remember exactly what it is. It's something along the lines. But anyways, So, I think that if you've been wanting to learn guitar, learn an instrument that you have laying around, go on YouTube. There's so many things that you can find on there, so many tutorials that are there for free. You don't have to pay anything. You know how crazy that is? Before, you had to pay for lessons. Before, you had to pay for instructional videos, not infomercials, instructional videos. You know what I mean? Now it's free. It's out there. And that's amazing. Like, that's where I've learned so much. I've learned so much by simply just playing that sounded really, really inappropriate, by just playing the guitar by myself, and on YouTube. Like, it's insane the amount of information that is out there. So if you ever want to know things, go to the internet, go to YouTube. It's there for free. So go and check it out. You don't have to pay a $40 membership just to watch one video a month or whatever it can be. That's weird. Why would they be a month? But you know what I mean. Like, it's free. You can find these resources and just learn. Just do you. Just, I know it's hard to really be yourself in this cruel world. I know it can be hard, because it's not always hard. It's obviously, remember how I told you, like, it's how you see it, it's how you deal with it. But on the surface, it may seem like it is really hard to do. But when you crack down on it and you just allow yourself to be, to exist, to be happy, to just love yourself, you know what I mean? Like, if you just allow love to come to you, if you just allow love into your heart, and you separate the bad and the good, and you see that all the bad that you may go through is just part of your journey, things will be better. Just the way that you have your outlook on life, the way that you live is just going to change. So try to be positive. And once you get to that point where you've been working on that, stay positive. Always stay positive. Even, like, I'm not saying, hey, you have to be positive 24/7, because if you're not, you're failing. No, of course not. We cannot forget about the bad things that do happen in life to us, in our own personal life. Along the way, we are going to experience bad things, sad things, hurtful things. Heartbreak. It happens. But it doesn't mean that it's going to stay like that forever. And we have to embrace the bad things, because through those bad things, we learn and we grow. We learn about life and how to overcome things and the challenges. And those are exactly what make you grow, what make you wiser, what make you stronger. You know what I mean? It also helps and influences the way that you look at life. So don't let it influence you for the negative. It's, I just really want everybody to be happy. I do. I had this conversation with my girlfriend last night, and it was absolutely, like, it was just great. It was such a blessing to be able to talk to her and to see that she has the same wants and desires. You know what I mean? Like, not to, like, I know that she did, but just hearing us have, like, the conversation that we had was just very uplifting, and it was just very sweet, and it's just so amazing when you can share, your feelings and your outlook on life and currently and in the future with somebody that you love and are head over heels completely for. When you two have the same views and the same wants and desires for the future, like, it's just something so special and so beautiful. And that's why I always say, like, yeah, fall in love, find your true love. Obviously, don't go looking. That's not what I'm saying. You know what they say, but I believe it's true. Like, don't go looking for it. Just allow it to come into your life at whatever point it is meant to come in. Just live your life in the meantime, but be happy, smile, laugh, go out and have fun. Go with your friends out to bowling and enjoy some delicious eats after, you know what I mean, or before, and just laugh. Just be you. It doesn't mean you have to go out and do the things that can harm you. You don't have to do that. You can have fun without all of that. It's true. It is true. It's just about you finding that happy medium. And if you have bad influences in your life, cut those people out of your life. You no longer have to be around them. There's nothing saying that you need to keep yourself there. Go out and find good influences. Go do something for yourself. Go do something for your future. I know that we live in a corrupt world, and it's really hard to trust a lot of people these days. Sometimes you can even feel like you can't trust anyone. But there are still an immense amount of good people left in this world. People you can trust. People you can... There goes my stomach again. I'm so hungry. People that you can... what was it? I said you can trust. People that you can... Man, stomach, I was on a roll here. I got everybody taken out of the moment. People that you can trust. People that are good influences. People that do make you feel great and accept you and support you and love you unconditionally. Find those people. Find the ones who have... This is going to be hard. Who have your best interests at heart. Find those people. But don't let how all of the terrible things in life happen. Like, don't let those things push you to have a terrible life, or to make you want to just say, for what? There's no point. Don't let it discourage you. You know? Just have fun. Go start a YouTube channel if that's what you've been wanting to do. Go learn how to golf if that's what you've been wanting to do. Go learn how to drive if that's what you've been wanting to do. Go volunteer at a church if that's what you've been wanting to do. Go take some art classes if that's what you've been wanting to do. You know? Go travel if that's what you've been wanting to do. There's always something that we want that is so much. Just go and do it. Enjoy your life. You know, because like I've said, we don't know when we're going to be promised tomorrow. You know, maybe we got a second chance at life today and we didn't even know. Maybe we almost had something that was a close call where we could not have been here any longer, and it maybe was our time, but for some reason it wasn't our time yet. So we should take advantage of that, and just allow yourself to be free, be happy. And with all that, that's what I wanted to say, that I just want you to just realize that time really is of the essence, you know? So allow somebody to make you happy. Make others happy. Make others happy that truly, genuinely makes you happy. Also, don't do things just because you know that they're going to be happy, but you're going to be miserable. You know what I mean? I just want others to know how amazing it feels to truly be happy and feel happy. And, you know, I know, again, there's shitty things that go on all around us. But don't let that make you a bad person. Don't let that bring you down to the point where you too are being just like them. Don't let that change you. At least not for the worst. Let it change you for the better. Don't be bitter. Don't let these things allow you to make you bitter. Only better. I think that is what I wanted to say, like completely what I wanted to say. I might forget it, and after this I'm probably most likely going to be walking down the stairs to go fix myself some breakfast and then be like, dang it, I should have said that. This is why I said it today, because I felt like I didn't hit the things that I wanted to say on the head yesterday. Although yesterday I felt pretty confident that I had said a lot, but then I'm like, I think of these things and I'm like, oh man, I should have said that. Oh, barnacles. But hopefully I did. But anyways, there's a little bit of my recommendations, which was not planned. I didn't plan to talk about this. But you know, I didn't really have a topic. And this morning I was like, I don't have a topic. I could literally go on and ask somebody to send me a topic, but I just wanted to just get it done. Like, I've been on this hype, and I've spoken about this before, but like, I've been on this hype where I'm like, what should I do? Wait, what am I talking about? What the fuck am I talking about? No. I meant to say, I'll have this thought in my mind, and before I used to think like this way, before I started working on this part of my thought process, and my actions, I would think about what I have to do, and then I'd be like, which one should I get done first? And then I'd be like, oh, do this. Oh, but wait, I want to do this, but maybe I should do this one. And I would just think and overthink everything, right? Instead, now I try to do things on impulse. So like this morning, I was thinking, what am I going to talk about? And then I stopped myself. I'm like, Stacy, just talk. Just get on there and just talk, and topics will come as you talk. And plus, the people that are here that want to be listening to me, they love to just hear you just talk about random things. It doesn't even have to be a topic. How do I know this, and why am I so confident with saying that, is because I've been told. And I love that, and that's the reason why I continue to do these things. One of the many reasons. Because those of you who are listening, you that are listening, are here to just spend some time with me and hearing me talk, no matter what I can be talking about. I might be talking about tissue paper. You guys would probably be really interested in it. You would be interested in hearing me talk about it, because I don't know, maybe te caigo bien. That's the thing in Spanish that really means, I don't know how to explain that. You like listening to me talk, you like hanging out with me, or I'm chill to you, you like my presence or my voicence. I don't know how to translate that in English, I'm sorry, but pretty much, it's like when you like to be around somebody, like they like you, they don't not like you, anyway. But I was just thinking about Pasadena and how Earth Cafe has the best margarita pizza I have ever tasted in my life, and I haven't tasted many, but that one was really good, so good. Anyway, I've been wanting to go there too. There's so many places I want to go. Like this pizza place that's called Pie is Life, I think it is. It's in this tiny little hidden place, right? And like it's literally just a window that you go and you get pizza from, and it's by this like CrossFit place, I think, or like this exercising place or something, and then this coffee shop and this other place. But it's like, it's good. Like the slices are tasty. I don't know if I could say like it's one of my favorite places, but it is a different style of pizza which I like, and you have to like, for me, I have to be craving it, and I have been craving it, and I just like it because it's very thin and they're giant slices. But I've been craving that too. And I've also been craving Veggie Grill. And we don't have any of those places around here. So it's like all out in that area. So it's a drive. But it's worth the drive. Anyway. Yeah. So thank you so much for listening to me. I know I didn't really have a crazy topic. But I was saying that I would do things on impulse. So I was telling myself like, oh, I don't have a topic. But if I just get on and do it, instead of waiting and figuring out what the heck I'm going to do or what I'm going to say, then I just lose all that time when I could have just been recording it as I am now, as opposed to a while back. I would probably still be thinking about it. And so I kind of just had the thought, and I said, okay, once I export this video, I'm going to get on and I'm going to start recording my podcast. And here I am, lo and behold, nearly done, about to say my goodbyes until tomorrow. Or until the next podcast, because I still haven't figured out if I'm going to do it every day. But I'm just proud. I'm proud of myself because I've come a long way, and I'm proud that I've gotten to this point where I'm just like, no, let's get it done. Come on, be productive, be extra productive, because I am productive. But I'm just glad and I'm happy. And this is something that I hope that if you are not at that point in your life, or you're still struggling with it, that you see that, hey, if I can do it, you can do it too. And you see that it's working for me, so maybe it can work for you, or maybe this won't work, but maybe there's other things that will work. But so long as you try and you see what works for you, you can get to the point where you want to get to. So it's gonna be a great day. This morning, the air felt so sweet, because I'm not sweet like candy, but like it felt so refreshing and good, and it was just that nice, crisp, cold air. Because it's been hot, and it's going to be hot as heck. And next week, here at this point in time, is going to be summer, the first day of summer. And I am not excited for it. But So it felt really nice this morning. So I was like, I looked up at the sky and I was just like, oh my goodness, thank you so much for such a beautiful morning, and just for giving me the ability to see and take in all of the colors and how beautiful it is. And I just felt very thankful. And it was just great. But yeah, well, Stacy's about to head out. I don't know why I just talked about myself in third person, but I am about to go. And I do wish you a very, very wonderful rest of the day, or morning, or middle of the day, or night. And I'll catch you in the next podcast. And remember, if there is one thing that I want to call to mind, there are actually 3. No matter the highs, the lows, always be certain to do good, be grateful, and stay humble. Bye.